Hey guys, what's up? It's Tom from Benztown back here with another Tuesday tip for you guys. Before we get started, I just want to shout out all of the Benztown guys in Germany for featuring me on the imaging blog. It's actually my second time on the imaging blog. First appearance since 2014. But this week I want to talk about mixing down a promo, and someone also asked on the Lizzo promo how I would go about building out a promo like that. I'm sick of showing you guys that promo, so I have another promo that I've done since then that I really like. Mostly because all these songs came out when I was in middle school. It's a Kesha promo, so I'll just play it real quick, and then I'll talk about mixing, and then talk about flipping it because when I kind of came back to this promo, it's really fun to flip stuff and just like come back to it with fresh ears and give it a fresh idea, I guess. Anyway.
All this week, the new Hot 93.3 is getting you in to hang with Kesha.
Hey guys, it's Kesha.
Kesha hits the Southside Ballroom Friday, August 20th.
And we've got your hookup. Listen weekday afternoons at 5:50 for the keyword.
When you hear it, text it back to us at 20248.
And you're instantly qualified to hang at the show.
Please welcome Kesha! Tickets on sale Thursday at 10 a.m. Win your way into Kesha all week long.
On DFW's hottest hits, the new Hot 93.3.
All right, first I think I'm going to go over how I set up my mix here because it's not really it's definitely a new wave Pro Tools setup. So one of the DAWs that I like use the most in my free time outside of radio stuff is Ableton, and you can do these things called in Ableton they're called groups. In Pro Tools it's a new feature called folder tracks, and you could set up like a routing track. So what do I mean by that? I'll set one up real quick. So let's just get 3 stereo tracks. And then I'm going to right click, move to new folder. You could do a basic folder, like this thing up here is a basic folder, and you see it doesn't have the IO section. I usually do routing folders, as you can see, because they go somewhere. So just call it folder 1. Then I could color them all if I want to. Yeah, it doesn't look like any of the other colors, at least not that much. And then you see that they all like you get the IO section, so I could like route it to the pre-master, solo it. One thing I really like is being able to automate stuff and like on your routing folder, like on the master folder track, I guess. But I've kind of just like I still have some buses down here, but I've more or less replaced like the use for buses with folder tracks, just because I like the way that they route more in Pro Tools. Like if you want to set up like a new bus, where is it? The IO section. Yeah, you gotta set it up in here. So I just like doing the folder tracks instead. So now I wanted to show off some of the stuff that you can do with the folder tracks. I'll just take this section of like that hook. Yeah, so you could like change the routing, like with the pre-master, like I just instinctively put it on the pre-master. I think by default it always goes to the central station, which like bypasses the mastering. Oh, you guys don't even know that's the second time that's happened. Okay, let's delete that. I just wanted to show that because I like that feature. I want to say it's from like the last 2 or 3 versions of Pro Tools. So let's move on to what's on the folder tracks. So I really like these isotope plugins. With the Nectar Advanced, the only difference is that you can do them in like separate plugins. And one thing that I really like doing with this, if I expand all these again, is so I got like this EQ preset here. It's based off of one of the Neutron default presets, but it's got this masking feature. This is becoming more and more popular with plugins, and I love it. So essentially, with this like pull down list, I named them all nice for you guys. I always have it set to my instrument. I call it instrument, but basically like it's just a group with or a folder track with my effects and all my music. It's what I put the fast reveal on, and then I have this relay, and basically the relay talks to like I need to set it here on the EQ. So now whenever I play this,
The new Hot 93 is getting you.
sorry about that. But you saw that like it had all these background waves. So basically it's listening to what's coming out of this relay plugin.
All this week, the new Hot 93.
That's so sick. I hope it does that more. All right. So like if I play it in a busier part, I hit this learn button and it snaps to where it thinks that the bands should go. You could see it kind of messes them up. I'm actually going to delete some in a minute.
Listen weekday afternoons at 5:50 for the keyword.
When you hear it, text it back to us.
Listen weekday afternoons at 5:50 for the keyword.
When you hear it, text it back to us.
So I'll bring that slow cut back a little bit, especially for the female voice.
Listen weekday afternoons at 5:50 for the keyword.
When you hear
So sick. Maybe that'll do it. I don't know.
Weekday afternoons at 5:50 for the keyword.
When you hear it, text it back to us at 2024.
Okay, I'm gonna unsolo that. But Nectar has like a really cool feature that I like, where it does the unmasking stuff, and you select the source, and just go to. Oh, there it is. So just play it then.
Kesha hits the Southside Ballroom Friday, August 20th.
And we've got your hookup.
Hits the Southside Ballroom Friday, August 20th.
And we've got your hookup.
Now I'm gonna do the same up here. Unmask. Inst.
Are instantly qualified to hang at the show. Listen weekday afternoons at 5:50 for the keyword.
When you hear it, text it back to us at 20248.
And you're instantly qualified to hang at the show.
Please welcome Kesha! Tickets on sale Thursday at 10 a.m. Win your way into Kesha all week long.
On DFW's hottest hits, the new Hot 93.3.
I like the way that it makes it sound, and I can get like kind of a custom tailored sound. And then if I want to go in and tweak it, like tweak the compressor or something like that, I can't. Like I could change whether it's peak or RMS.
When you hear it, text it back to us at 20248.
And you're instantly qualified to hang at the show.
And then so this is just the way that I like to organize my sessions, is I hide these inserts. This is just limiters and a little bit of delay. But there's the limiter if you guys really want to see it that bad. So that's how I do the voiceover stuff with IDs. It's kind of similar with like drops and stuff like that. The only thing is there's such a wider range of drops that you get. Like, so let's just see what's going on under the hood. We're not doing parallel compression on this. Typically I'll do the learn thing with the gate just to just to see what it does.
Please welcome Kesha! Please welcome Kesha!
So crowd noise I find super important, especially for like concert promos and these giveaways. It makes it sound bigger and stuff like that.
Kesha hits the Southside Ball.
So you could see that I rendered a Pro Q on there. What I'm guessing I did is just something like this. And just dragged around to where I liked it. Pro tip, turn off your frequencies or turn off like the visual aspect, because I just, then you're just moving it around. And you're going to make more decisions based off of the way that it sounds. And that's what I like about that. So I think that the thing that's important with like effects, besides as far as like mixing goes, is just having them like, this isn't even a mixing tip, just like having them occurring at like the right time, like the right moment in the mix for them to like make a big impact. Like processing wise, I just don't have that much going on with it. I like the fact that it goes through this relay because then everything else like can mask. Yeah, see, it's just taking out that, like, this is cool as hell, actually. So it, like, this is, like, soothe.
Hang with Kesha.
Hey guys, it's Kesha.
Kesha hits the Southside Ballroom Friday, August 20th.
And we've got your hookup. Listen weekday afternoons at 5:50 for the keyword.
When you hear it, text it back to us at 20248.
And you're instantly qualified to hang at the show.
And then, yeah, this is where I want to transition into talking about like arrangement with as far as like the stuff going on with the music. Like, I'm just not. You shouldn't be processing this stuff a lot. Like, I remember it's an old radio trope, like, to be like, oh, I play all my songs, like, at 95%. I just time stretch every song. And I do that, like, for the sake of a project, but I don't, like, have a rule of thumb where it's like, everything has to be a little bit faster. That's what's going to make my station better. No, you're just making it sound worse. But yeah, I want to talk about arrangement here. So I started with like the intro of TikTok just because it's iconic. And then what I think I did here is I did like a render in, like this thing commit up to this insert. I don't know if I did that with a shaper box. This sounds like Stutter Edit by Isotope, another Isotope plugin. Go figure. Yeah, so I just wanted it to kind of like flow up into it. This is why I think it was Stutter Edit, because it has a ton of effects on it. Play that with everything, like with this.
Hey guys, it's Kesha.
Kesha hits the Southside Ballroom Friday, August 20th.
And we've got your hookup.
So I try to like transition between these two here. I don't like how they're like laying on top of each other. Like, what if I did it like that?
Kesha hits the Southside Ballroom Friday, August 20th.
And we've got your
Friday, August 20th.
And we've got your hookup. And we've got your hookup.
Yeah, so I'd probably do something like that now. But I like doing these types of transitions just to go from one song to the other. The client requested all these songs back to back. So I didn't want to like drop another bed in there or anything like that. keep it familiar.
Side Ballroom Friday,
I
August.
have this filtering just because you don't want to like that's gonna clash with the voiceover then. I'd probably did I delay that out? Look at this guy. I delayed that out. Yeah.
We've got your hookup.
So I'd probably drop it right here.
And we've got your hookup.
So I got the caller going into the hook. This is a reverse delay, like I showed you guys. It's a great way to get into a hook, like if you're just starting from a 0 point, I guess. Like, even though I guess this isn't starting from a 0 point because I got the intro playing right there. All these, one of the things that this promo taught me is like all these Kesha songs are the same. Same thing here.
Listen weekday afternoons at 5:50 for the keyword.
When you hear it.
This is where the transition happens.
50 for the keyword.
When you hear it, text it back to us at 20248.
And you're instantly qualified to hang at the show. At the show.
Probably scooch that back a little bit.
48.
And you're instantly qualified to hang at the show.
Please welcome Kesha! Tickets on.
So I didn't have this part in the original promo, but then I heard like this fill that I did with the hook into the instrumental, and I just needed like a live sample, like a crowd shout or something like that.
Please welcome Kesha! Tickets on sale Thursday at 10 a.m. Win your way into Kesha all week long.
On DFW's hottest hits. The new Hot 93.3.
I'm really proud of that, like starting with the TikTok riff. And then ending with kind of the same vibe, even though I'm pretty sure this is the last notes of this song, "We Are Who We Are." When I was a kid, things were so much simpler. TikTok was just a song. I'm sorry, but if I wanted to flip this further in a way of like adding more effects, I would add like texting sounds, like right here. Oh, got these soloed.
Back to us at.
Listen weekday afternoons at 5:50 for the keyword.
When you hear it, text it back to us at 2024.
So I have some samples that saved of like iPhone text. I knew that they existed, just pulling these out of old projects. Because I rendered it like faster, I think, for this one. Pull it down into my effects section. Then let's I'm gonna have to listen to like how the VO timing works out, but I think this is the way that I want it.
Here to text it back to us at 20248.
Do that.
Zero 248.
And you're instantly qualified.
248.
And you're instantly qualified to hang at the show.
248.
And you're instantly qualified to hang at the show.
Oh yeah, I forgot I cut this in.
Hang at the show. Hang at the show.
Please welcome.
Like I just like throwing in like "let's go" shouts. Like it would have been a listener saying "let's go," and I was like, Kesha says it in this song. Oh, last but not least, I'll show off my Vox bus and my pre-master stuff. So I turned this off earlier. Typically I have this on. It's a soothe patch. So the way that I have this set is that when I'm bouncing stuff, it's oversampling and the resolution is set super high so that so that it renders and the file will theoretically be like a better quality than like just typical digital rendering. And then I just have a little bit of EQ right here. And I'll go into, let's see, an L2 down there. Also, next week I'll go over what's on my master channel and how that, how I use that to affect my mix and not like remix like a DJ, but remix down some of this stuff and how isotope plugins really make that awesome. All right, guys. Catch you next week. See ya.